All right, moments ago, a lot happened in this hour, folks. An appellate judge denying Donald Trump's latest attempt to delay his hush money trial. The second time that's happened in less than 24 hours. In both of these cases, Trump wanted the trial put on hold while courts considered various motions. On Monday, it was his attempt to get the trial moved out of Manhattan. Today, it was his challenge to Judge Juan Merchan's gag order, which Trump had claimed undercuts his First Amendment rights. I want to bring in Ashley Parker, Washington Post senior national political correspondent and an MSNBC political analyst. NBC's Vaughn Hilliard is here with me on set, along with MSNBC's Lisa Rubin, who's back with me as well. Lisa, start us off, if you will. Give us the latest on this.
So the latest on this, Yasmin, this is the second of two attempts, as you noted, to delay the Monday start of the hush money trial. Today, what was on the table was, as Trump is appealing Judge Juan Merchan's gag order, as expanded to include the judge's family and the DA's family now. He's saying that's unconstitutional, and the trial itself should be put on hold while the appeal of that issue is being litigated. Now, I also want to point out to you, this is no ordinary appeal. Usually a gag order couldn't be appealed until the end of a case when a defendant is convicted. So what they have done here is to sue the judge directly under a particular provision of New York law, where the standard for overturning the judge's action or any action by a state or local government is much higher than it would be for an ordinary appeal. I don't expect them to win on the merits, but on Monday they get a second crack at a stay. Rather than being in front of one judge on an emergency request for a stay, they'll get to present these arguments to a 5-judge panel on the same day jury selection is slated to begin.
Yeah, so let's get this split screen straight, right? So you have jury selection beginning on Monday, in which we will all be outside the courthouse. You also have this 5-judge appellate panel, which will be hearing this from Donald Trump's attorneys. This certainly seems like it's going to be, Vaughn, an ongoing strategy throughout this trial, these kind of delay tactics in which the former president and his attorneys are taking.
And to a certain extent, they're doing the work that if you were facing a criminal trial, you'd want your lawyer to do. And Donald Trump is getting the due process that he, as a criminal defendant, deserves. And as part of this, though, he likes to take on, whether it be Judge Engoron, whether it be Judge Merchan, he likes to take on these singular individuals. But the issue for him coming up here is when we're talking about the appellate court, you're talking about another body that is going to be, in this case, ruling against him on these motions to dismiss. And so for Donald Trump, this comes at a point in time where he has made it very clear repeatedly that he does not believe these criminal trials should be proceeding during the course of this campaign and that they should be pushed off beyond November. And that is why the jury is ultimately, through this selection process, going to be New York citizens. But he has his own jury, and that's the folks in central Pennsylvania at a campaign rally on Saturday that he is going to try to win over from the podium at a time in which he does not, and he is evoking a lack of trust in the justice system, but he's going to try to win within the political system.
In the Trump civil fraud trial, there were also kind of these similar to delay tactics taken, especially when it came to the gag order that was put into place by Judge Engoron. It didn't work.
It didn't. In that case, the trial went on. The trial was already underway when Judge Engoron entered his gag order. He did succeed, he meaning former President Trump, in getting a 2-week temporarily pause of that gag order during which it was not in effect. But ultimately, it was reinstated by an appeals court. And on the merits, they found that Judge Engoron did nothing wrong, that the gag order was entirely within his rights and constitutional. I expect we'll see the same thing here.
Hey, everyone. MSNBC has a new and improved app. You'll get real-time alerts and analysis, live blogs, in-depth essays, video highlights, and the best 2024 election coverage. Download the new MSNBC app. Here's how to do it. You tap on the App Store on your phone. You hit search on the bottom right corner. You type in MSNBC. You click on the MSNBC app. You click on Get or the cloud icon and enjoy it.